Hi, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone, Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla, and I'm a crone, a light worker, a healer, and a channel. And today's subject, we're going to talk about light workers. Last week we talked about meditation, and I hope you enjoyed that show. And that kind of goes into, of course, every subject we talk about. Exactly. So we'll probably relate to meditation later on in this show. But today's subject is light workers. And before we get to that, let me introduce you to Heather and her cards.
Hi, I'm Heather. I also am a crone. I'm a psychic medium. I read cards and I see ghosts.
You do indeed.
Yeah.
How about a little card cam?
Right. And what we'll be doing is asking what we need to know today.
For the collective?
From the collective.
Awesome.
Hello, Jules. So we'll put the cards
Hi,
out.
Jules. Hi, James. Thank you for joining us today.
And I need to draw 6 cards.
6 cards.
Well, you're upside down, so I'll take you.
Ooh, that's interesting.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
These are the Return of Spirit cards
Right. Let's bring
by
that down a little
Cheryl
bit.
Harnish. And Heather uses these a lot because we both really, really like these cards.
And they talk to me, so which is very nice. I'm so happy they talk to me.
I also want to welcome any Facebook subscribers and watchers, as well as our YouTube subscribers and watchers. Mm-hmm. Welcome to our show today.
Well, it looks like the problem is the feline. And then, and prayers. That's a problem. Okay. Whoops, 3. Union. Fairy magic. Return of the spirit. And birthing. Okay. That's interesting.
Intuition.
Yeah. Well, the main problem is we feel like we're just sitting still. And so we've got all these prayers saying, please let me do this, let me do this. Like, I really want to hear what you're saying. Please let me hear you. You know, although you may be hearing them just fine, you just don't realize it. Meanwhile, our body's still trying to join, our spirit's trying to join with other spirits that are out there so that we can hear. And we're trying to experience our fairy magic. Because when you're down, fairy magic brings you up. So you get a little down when you can't get what you want. So the fairy magic helps bring us up. But we need to remember that we have a return of spirit. And as it returns, all these other things are going to happen. And we won't need the prayers. We'll just surpass them. And then we'll start hearing. It says birthing, but we will start hearing. Or if it's something different, say, for instance, you want to know the meaning of something.
I'm going to go back to face because card cam. Ooh, we're stuck.
Okay.
Interesting.
We'll try to change that. So anyway, anything that you're approaching that you're wishing that you had and you feel like you're stuck, just continue to keep going. Keep staying cheerful. You return your spirit, raise your vibration, and you're going to get there.
Oh, we're back. Yay. Thank you.
Okay, now I wonder if it works.
Way to go, girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So
yes, we're back.
We are. What exactly is a light worker? A light worker is a soul that has come down to this planet to change the dark into light, to transmute the dark into the light. This means raising the frequency of the planet, raising the frequency of all of her children, mankind and all of her children. We're beings who feel like we were brought here to help and have always been drawn to things that helped other people. We're the rescuers of people, animals, and causes.
And we march in parades.
And we love to march in parades. We do, indeed. Are you aware that there's a massive consciousness evolution going on right now on Earth? that there's a huge contingency of souls from all over the universe that have come here to help raise the frequency of the planet and to raise it to that of love, the frequency of love. Crystal babies, indigos, earth angels, they're all star seeds, and they all volunteered to come here to help us all. Not all light workers are awakened to their gifts early. Some of us, it takes a while. And sometimes it takes the help of spiritual masters, spiritual teaching, spiritual work to get back to the inside work that leads you onto your path.
And other stars.
And other star seeds. Mm-hmm. Others just seem to realize that their star seeds are meant to help people from an early age. And I think Heather and I both did, actually, because we were both very into helping animals.
Oh, yes.
And other children.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know you're a light worker? Well, ask yourself, are you driven by a deep desire to help others? Are you blessed with intuitive or inner guidance? Are you empathetic? Do you feel what other people feel? Do you feel like you're being connected to everything? Do you feel like you're really connected to Mother Earth, but at the same time, you feel isolated from others?
So far, check.
Yeah. You connect easily with people, yes, but only for a certain amount of time. After that, you've had enough.
Yep.
Yeah, you've too much of that. You're actually a loner. You're sensitive to other people's energy, but like with crowds, she can't take crowds very long. There's just too much of it.
Yep.
Are you constantly on a mission to improve the lives of yourself and everybody around you? Like offering people more stuff and hoping they'll be fine, you know? Do you have a sense of higher purpose?
Yep. Yeah.
And are you spiritual, but not necessarily religious?
Exactly. Have you always been different from your family, friends, and your peers? Did you never seem to fit in? Bah, black sheep. Did you ever feel you're not of this world and you really wanted to go home, but you didn't really know where home was? Or is, but it's definitely not on this planet.
Go home, but not that one. Yeah.
You have very little interest in topics like fashion, sports, celebrities, etc.
Mm-hmm.
I could care less about any of that.
Right.
Are you drawn to natural foods? Are you vegan or vegetarian? Are you attracted to careers that help other people? If a lot of these questions ring true, then you're probably a light worker, like us, like all of them that look like you and me. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not pink hair, but they look like the average person, right? Some of us are late bloomers. Although I was always in service to others, unbeknownst to me, I was clueless, but I was in nursing, and then I went into quality assurance and for medical device manufacturing. So for years and years and years, I've been in service to others. And on a spiritual path, seriously, for about 20 years, although I've always been interested since I was a child. And it wasn't until my late 50s that I actually went for training to become a healer, and I chose Eric Pearl's The Reconnection and Reconnective Healing, and it changed everything. Absolutely everything. So you don't have to be a young person. You can be a crone when you come into your magic, and there's nothing wrong with that. I even opened a wellness center on our ranch to learn more about spirituality and brought in healers and different methodologies to learn all about anything and everything that I could. Mm-hmm. And that's actually how Heather and I met.
Right.
So if you're wondering if you're a light worker, just move to your heart and go through actions that you've taken in your life and how you felt about things in your life. And I bet you'll find if you're watching this, you're a light worker.
Mm-hmm. So there are different types of workers. We're only going to discuss 7 of them, but there are many. And so we're going to talk about healers. And they practically heal everything. The earth, humanity, animals, souls, and beings. They heal through their body and through their spirit, mind and spirit too. And if you're a healer, you go ahead and listen to yourself and say, what do they need? I'm sure none of you done that. Not. Anyway, you determine what you need to do, what modality you need to use to help them.
What resonates with your particular gifts.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I did with Eric Pearls.
Right.
And you went into teaching and...
Yeah, I mean, besides doing some work on individual classes as far as career rent, all the way through junior high and high school, and even through college summers, I worked at an animal hospital, working with the animals, helping with the surgeries, helping them dress up, you know. So we did an awful lot of work with animals. And then later on, when I went into teaching, I went into special education. Not the normal kids, but the special ones.
Of course.
And from there went into educational diagnostician, which is where they go through and that's the person who takes all the test results, all the teacher reports, all the parent reports, any doctor reports, anything you can get your hands on, and look through them all and see what it is that makes this student learn. And a lot of it's observation. And whether that's a special ed student or not, you still need to know what it is the teachers need to do to help that student learn. So that was what my job was.
That was a healing job.
That was a healing job.
Absolutely.
So, and most empaths are healers, but they may not know they are. And they use their emotions to heal. They heal themselves and they heal others. They're healers that include both Eastern and Western modalities. You know, you've got doctors and nurses and caregivers. You've got Ayurveda.
Ayurveda.
I was saying that just
Ayurvedic medicine,
the show.
Chinese medicine,
Right.
energy healing.
Psychologists, social. You've got all sorts of healers, and most all of them are empaths.
At least most of the good ones.
That's true.
I would say the good ones.
The good ones, yes.
The next ones are psychics and seers. They've opened up their third eye and can see beyond the veil, and they get information to share for all of us. They provide readings or services to inspire, empower, and guide others. Guide others to their truth, guide others to the truth of the world. But they also can focus their energies on physical areas where their energy is much needed for healing, transmutation, or release. And it's here on earth where their light and power and presence can make a great difference. I don't know if you all have ever experienced psychic mediums before. I don't have the medium gift particularly. I'm more of a psychic. But if you want to see what that is all about, I would go on YouTube and type in psychic mediums, and you will find an array of very talented, loving, beautiful people that are sharing their gifts with the world.
And there is a difference between psychic mediums and psychics.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that one of these days.
Yes. And they are also grid workers. Now, the grid is part of making it so that all the love can come through. And they specialize in clearing work. Their main role is to bring the grid and the openings and the interdimensional things, get them open so that we can feel, Mother Earth can feel the light and the love flowing through. And grid workers are the actual doorways on the earth that connect sacred sites through ley lines. And if you look at the map and you start talking about ley lines, you'll find that all these historic spiritual areas
Spiritual sites are all
Yeah,
connected with the ley lines.
With the ley lines, exactly. And they allow that light to come to this world through their open hearts.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And then you have the channelers and the messengers. And I'm a channel. And we communicate messages of love, peace, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. Usually from our higher self, source energy, ascended masters, ancestors, the galactics, interdimensionals, angels, archangels, the list goes on. We bring in that information for people to better understand our journey of evolution that we're on here on this planet and get our guidance from spirit.
Right.
I love that part of my job.
And then we have transmuters, and a lot of us are transmuters as well. A lot of us are parts of everything. But anyway,
Yes.
transmuters specialize in dispelling the negativity and restoring the neutrality and balance in the earth.
The balance of the dark and the light.
Exactly, balance of
The
the dark
yin and the
light.
yang.
Exactly. They neutralize the negativity and the darkness by diving into it and then spreading their own light through it. They can't help but be more positive.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It raises the vibration, the frequency.
Exactly. And they serve to release, dissolve, and heal our ancestral karma. Not just your karma, but karma that you brought with you from other ancestors. They are able to go back.
Generational and further back.
Yeah. So they're able to help even those who have passed before with their karma. And everybody levels up.
Beautiful. And then you have the dreamers, and they're responsible for 90% of the art and the music, the technology, and the inventions that we all share. They travel in their dreams, their dream space, and it allows them to access alternate dimensions of experience. And they pull these ideas out and are able to manifest those things on this planet for the good of all.
Exactly.
All art is good.
Yes. And then we have manifestors. These are like weavers, light weavers. And they manifest changes in the earth, like they change to an alternate timeline. Maybe we need something at a different time rather than right now. You have positive events that they plan that make everybody feel better. They create the template for greater love and greater light and harmonic creation and ascension.
Beautiful.
And they manifest the highest good for all beings, whether it's earth, or animals, or humanity, or from their heart center. Everything is done from their heart.
So which light worker do you resonate with the most? I resonate with several of them.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But I think we're all a mix of all the different types. Don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I think so.
We may be tending towards one over all the rest, but I think we are all of the rest.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And if you are a light worker, there's 5 things that you need to think about. For instance, you've been here before. You're not starting from scratch. You're an old soul, and you just need to remember. Everything that you've ever learned is in your cells and in your
Etheric.
Thank you. Etheric. I can't speak that. Etheric surroundings. And all you have to do is remember what's in there. And that can be difficult, but all you have to do is meditate. Here's that word again.
Meditation.
You can do past life regressions. You can work on your shadow work because it will help remind you and it's going to release things and you'll heal. And all of that stuff helps to raising your vibration. The second thing is that wherever you are right now is exactly where you should be. Nobody's in front of anybody or behind anybody. They are right where they need to be. And it's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you feel like there's something that needs to be changed, then change it. But if not, incorporate it. Let it be part of you, because it's just the complete you.
Exactly. Number 3 is commit to your transformation. Life missions involve action, but before you can take action, you have to work on that inner transformation, your internal state. You have to do the inner work. You have to go deep, go dark. Take care of that shadow work. You must heal what needs to be healed. Focus on self-acceptance and self-love, and give yourself a break. Just be steady. Every wound you heal in yourself, you heal in others. Every wound, every light you bring into yourself, you're bringing to the planet. That's pretty important. Number 4, let your life mission come to you. You don't need to chase it. Your spirit guides in the universe will let you know exactly what you need to know. There will be signs and synchronicities. And I believe our next show is on synchronicities that will help, because pay attention to those.
Right.
And most of the time we don't notice. We're not paying attention and we don't notice. Pursue your passions. Whatever you're naturally inclined to love to do, follow that. Those are the things that lead you to your life purpose and your soul work. And that's the work that you came here to do.
Yep, that's true. And the 5th thing is that embody the expression of spirit into the physical world. That means when you say love with unconditional love, you need to do what you're saying. You need to love with unconditional love. You need to walk your talk.
It's true.
We must bring that energy, not just from within, but bring it out to the physical so that it can help raise the whole collective.
That's beautiful. Lightworkers are awakened beings who bear the highest interests of all living beings in earth in their minds. That's what we came here to do. That's what we're doing. They can be you. They can be me. They can be anybody you know. As you can see on that. It can be anybody in your life, including you.
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Do we have any chat questions today? I don't see any. But how about we do some more card? One more card for the road. Little card cam here.
I'll let you pick it again.
Okay. You know I love to.
I know. Very interesting to see what happens.
So a card for the collective, or anybody
Do you know
that's
what
watching
to do
this
for next week.
for the rest of this week. See if I get any buzz. Ooh, right there.
Starseed, how about that?
That's pretty neat.
I think they're trying to review. Yes, we are Starseeds. And we are Lightworkers.
Absolutely. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show. I realize it's a little bit short. I thought it was going to go longer than it did, but there you go. We've enjoyed being here and
Yes,
seeing
we have.
everybody.
And
Thanks for joining us.
And if you've liked it, please like or share or join us.
Subscribe.
That's the word. Join us.
Join us. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on Saturday with Synchronicities. That'll be good.
Yes, lots of love.
Sending lots of love to all of you. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.